Guys, we have the full 20th dimensional configuration of time machine rings here. And then we have the proto hoversuit testing module, and we're going to encode some data. We are going to encode some data today. Do some additional tests. I did some of these yesterday, but only way to move forward, two to make it true, as they say. As they say, it is two to make it true. We are going to make it exceedingly true today. Let's do first a slow test. Okay, let's do a no slide test as well. Wow. So one thing I've discovered is even these rings, they're 20th dimensional. Just wearing the full set allows for a 20th dimensional access and hoversuit access because, once you wear 2 rings on every finger, you're really, you've covered 0.05% of your body. Probably a little bit more than that, to be honest. And so I really am wearing a sort of suit. So it almost immediately encoded the data we were after, which is amazing. Wow. See, so mobility becomes partially stalled. I just love saying that ever since the first one. But anyway, amazing. Alright, let's go ahead. Strike while the iron's hot. We have this 3D70 core array testing material, and it's encoded with a copper wire, which really boosts it, maybe up to 1.7 times boosting the data. Let's see what we get off of this right here. Whoa! First of all, what even happened to the wire? I kind of want to pepper it with even more wire. See what kind of. I didn't know I had this much copper left. But anyway, let's boost the encoding, adding a second copper wire to the 7D core array. It's a 3D70 core array, 4D substrate, 4th dimensional substrate. Whoa. Interesting. Mobility indeed became stalled that time. Of course, we're using the Solar Series Lab. Whoa. Okay. We're getting a variety of tests here. Almost no replications. We have an extremely stable 20th dimensional testing situation going on here. I'm tempted, but I know these won't be easy to separate once I mix them, but for the sake of the data, let's go ahead and dual encode, dual 4D substrate it. Wrap that up. See what we get out of this. Amazing. That is stunning, to say the least. I'm thinking we need to push. Our hoversuit, proto hoversuit a little bit. Not too much, but just so we can get some play in the system. So stable. So stable. You would think stability would be a good thing, but when you're trying to see gain 6-dimensional data, you need a little bit of play. Preferably a lot of play. Wow. I said wow right there. Whoa. Amazing data. Because I realized something about the 6th dimension. Amazing. Shockingly so. Okay, Good, we're getting some good data now. That's important. Ooh. Just like decay might be the speed limit of the fourth dimension, basically analogous to speed in the third dimension. You have the decay limit and the speed limit going down from fourth to third dimension. The fun limit. Fun might be the limit of play. Or fun might be, which play is really just sixth dimensionality. But fun might be the limit. I'm going to have to do some more data on that. It's interesting that it's getting stuck there. But I mean, the qubit lattice 7D core array could be definitely amazing. I don't even see it coming out, but somehow it continues to come out. I'm going to have to do way more data to establish the fun limit as canon in the six-dimensional studies. Okay. Wow, I did it again. See, I'm trying to see that in action. Every time it happens, I'm not expecting it. It didn't happen that time. Whoa, we knocked ourselves down to the 19th dimension. That's amazing data. Oh, there we go. What's happening there? Let's get that fully. Okay. Wow. The hover wrap is getting caught. Amazing discovery. Amazing discovery. We'll put that to good use. Wonderful. 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 Amazing. Exemplary. Astounding. Wow. 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 What's this? Where did that come from? Oh, that must have come from. No, it didn't come from there. Interesting. Well, let's add it. Let's allow the data to be boosted even further. Oh, that's incredible action right there. Incredible action. It's funny because you tell someone they're having too much fun. What's going on? There's too much play in the system. Now, why is that truthfully a problem? Too much play will break the system. And once you break the system, you decohere the system. So in a way, you know, the upward limit is play, but decoherence is the force that pushes back on that. Rapid data testing, which is an effect of the, in my hypothesis anyway, my current testing hypothesis is a effect of the, we're going to stop there, of the time machine. Ooh, wow, that is important. That is important. Keep tabs on that. We're going to do some more testing because that really began the opening of the eyes, but we have much more to do. Much more to do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and quickly analyze this. Quickly. Don't have much time.